Hi, and welcome to Sports Center. Okay, not really. I mean, this show's really a whole lot better than Sports Center. This is Prep Rally, our weekly show dedicated to prep sports in Northwest Arkansas. I'm your host, Chip Souza, the sports editor of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. It's tournament time, and we've got a lot of ground to cover today as we preview state baseball, state softball, state soccer tournaments, all that start on Thursday morning all across the state. Northwest Arkansas will have several state tournaments that will start on Thursday. 7A baseball, that will be at Bentonville. 7A softball will be at Fayetteville. 7A girls and boys soccer going to be in Fort Smith. 6A boys and girls soccer going to be in Siloam Springs. Got state tournaments going on in Harrison, so just all over the place. Action will start on Thursday morning. The AAA Arkansas Activity Association moved the start times up a little earlier in the day on Thursday to try to get these games in before some weather comes in. But I hear from the baseball, softball gods that the weather is going to come in and be out, and we're going to have great weather on Friday and Saturday. So if we can get these games in on Thursday, we'll be in good shape. Of course, this week starts tournament play. It's bracket play, and these teams are trying to, make their way through bracket play to get to the state finals at the University of Arkansas, which will be next weekend. So before we get into state tournament previews, let's go back, and we'll go back a little bit to last week. We'll recap the 7A state track and field meet, which was held at Springdale Harbor's Wildcat Stadium last Thursday. The Fayetteville girls, this girls track team did not win not one single track meet all year long. And in fact, they finished fourth in the 7A West Conference meet. But when the Lady Bulldogs came together last Thursday at Wildcat Stadium at Springdale Harbor, they were able to get it together. They scored 131 points, and they won the team championship. So they won the state championship in the team totals. Jasmine Franklin, she won both the shot put and the discus, and Fayetteville got several more first-place finishes, and so they held off Bentonville and Conway to win that team title. So it kind of came from out of nowhere. Henry Apple, he is our track expert, of course, for the NWADG, and he covered the state track meet, and he spoke with Fayetteville coach Drew Yoakum about his team's championship.
After a second-place finish last week in the conference,
Fourth in the girls.
But you knew you had extra points coming back.
We did. I mean, we knew we had our two high jumpers. Jasmine Franklin wasn't there. Rebecca Boucher didn't run and everything. And, it was a team effort. We hadn't won a meet all year. And coming into today in state and showing up like we did is a great means to our team and why they came together and did a lot of great things.
Some other highlights from the meet: the Rogers girls team was led by Hannah Luder. She won 3 gold medals at the state meet. She won the 100-meter dash, the 200-meter dash, and she also won the 300-meter hurdle. So she scored 31 individual meets. So what a individual points. So what a great meet for her. On the boys' side, Bentonville won the team title. They used a closing win in the boys' 4x400 relay to edge Springdale Harbor to win that team title. The Tigers scored 107 points and got a couple of additional first-place finishes from Devin Dougherty in the 400, and Bryant Parlin. He won the discus to edge past Harbor. They finished second with 95 points. Henry Apple interviewed Bentonville coach Mike Power after the meet.
One very gratifying moment for you today.
Oh, this is the second time we've won at Bentonville High School, this event. But this one, we went in knowing that it was going to be a tough day and it was going to be down to the day. And it's a huge thing for everyone to come together and really attack a meet like this and know what you have to do. And these guys, this team right here, really just took it one race at a time and tried to score as many points as we can. And of course, we knew 100 points was our target, and then we scored 102. So we hit our goals today for the most part. It was good.
So last Thursday at Harbor, the wind, it's very windy. The conditions, probably prevented more records from being broken. But Springdale Harbor's Zach McWhorter did break his own pole vault record. He went 16 feet 10 inches to break his own mark, which is 16.9 that he had set last year. He had 3 attempts at 17.4, but the strong winds, he said that was definitely a big factor for him. So he wasn't able to clear what he was hoping to get was an overall state record of 17.4. But what a great season for Zach McWhorter, who is headed to Brigham Young in the fall. Jake Biddinghoff of Rogers, he was another one that we thought would be in record contention. He did win gold in the long jump and the high jump, but he tried a couple of times. He at 7 feet, or a little over 7 feet in the high jump, but again, just like in the pole vault for McWhorter, Biddinghoff had some issues with the wind, so he wasn't able to get that state record, but he did bring home 2 gold medals for the Rogers Mounties. We want to congratulate all the state track champions in all classifications across Northwest Arkansas, not only in the 7A, but in all the other classes. We had a number of state champions in the lower classifications. So again, congratulations to all of the guys and girls who did well at track at state. We'll move over to the state tournaments now, where Northwest Arkansas, again, like we mentioned, will be the place to be for softball, baseball, and soccer this weekend. As we mentioned, Fayetteville will be hosting the 7A state softball tournament, and Bentonville will be hosting the baseball over there. They'll be playing at both Bentonville High School and Bentonville West, so you'll want to be sure and get out and get early. Again, early in the day on Thursday. They'll start, first games will be at 10 a.m. at both locations. Second games that day will be at 12:30, and then that'll be the only games being played that day, and then we'll pick it up again on Friday, and we'll play through the Saturday afternoon to try to get those teams to the finals. On the softball side, the Bentonville Lady Tigers, they are primed to defend their state title. They are 27-1. They earned a non-conference win on Tuesday against Greenwood, and 2 big milestones were set in that win for Bentonville. Pitcher Maddie Pro, well, she has been lights out all season long. She recorded her 200th strikeout of the season in that win. And also, Bentonville Lady Tiger coach Kent Early won his 300th career game with that win. So big congratulations there. Our Henry Apple was at that game, and he spoke with both Coach Early and Maddie Pro after that big win over Greenwood.
Victory number 300, but your girls had to work for everything today.
Yes, they did. We obviously didn't have our best stuff today, and we found that early on. We had to dig down deep and gut it out a little bit and do some, that was just a gut check. I mean, we weren't, for some reason, we were a little bit flat, but the girls battled through and made the plays when they needed to, and that's a sign of their character. I mean, they stepped up and made plays when they had to.
So both Bentonville and Rogers High, they drew first-round byes in the 7A state softball tournament. They will not play until Friday. Bentonville West, and keep in mind, this is a first-year program. They won 20 games this season. They will open tournament play against Cabot at 10 a.m. on Thursday down in Fayetteville. We'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll preview the state baseball and soccer tournaments. While we're away, we'll take a look at some awesome photos by the NWADG photo staff of the past week. You can check out these photos and more at NWADG.com, where you can order prints. The 7A State Boys and Girls Soccer Tournaments will be held at Fort Smith this week. On the girls' side, Bentonville, again, will be in the hunt for a state title. They ran away with the 7A West Conference Championship. And on the boys' side, there will probably be several teams that will be in that mix, including Fort Smith Northside. Now, the girls' tournament will be played at Southside High School at Jim Rowland Stadium, and the boys will be played at Northside at Mayo Thompson Stadium. So make sure, if you want to go see the girls, you're going to go to Southside. If you want to see the boys, you go to Northside, and you just go back and forth. The two schools are not that far away, and there'll be a lot of good soccer action over there. Again, Siloam Springs, we mentioned this before, but they will be hosting the 6A boys and girls, and Siloam Springs will be contenders for state titles in both of those. The Lady Panthers, they are the two-time defending state champions, in fact. Both of those teams drew byes in the first round, and so they will not open tournament play until Friday. Bentonville will be hosting the 7A state baseball tournament. Again, they'll be played both at West High School over in Centerton and at the Tiger Athletic Complex at Bentonville High. So Bentonville is the defending state champions in 7A. They drew a first-round bye. They will play Friday at 2:30 at 2:30. Fayetteville, which won the 7A West Conference Championship, they also drew a first-round bye, and they also will not play until noon on Friday. In the lower classifications, the Greenland Pirates are headed to the 3A state tournament after winning the regional title last week at home. This was the first regional title for Greenland since 2010, and the Pirates appear to be peaking at just the right time, according to Coach Will McGinnis. Now, some of you may remember Will McGinnis. He is a former, star baseball player at Springdale High School and the son of longtime Springdale baseball coach David McGinnis. He's a second-year coach at Greenland. He's got the Pirates. They've won 24 games, and I think they'll be a factor in that 3A state tournament. We spoke with Will after their big win on Monday over Atkins in the regional championship game.
With us.
You feel like your guys are peaking at the right time?
They are. This time of year, that's what you got to be doing. You got to be playing good baseball. And our kids are doing exactly what we want them to do. We just got to keep it rolling.
So the Pirates open state tournament play in Harrison at 10 a.m. on Thursday against Smackover. We want to take a minute here to recognize longtime Fayetteville coach, softball coach Jason Shirey, who announced his resignation last week as the Lady Bulldogs coach. Jason is one of the really, really good coaches in Arkansas, and he built this Fayetteville program into a state powerhouse. He was a two-time state champion coach at Fayetteville, and he won a number of conference championships. So we wanted to wish Jason good luck in this next phase for him. He's one of those, not only a really great coach, but a really great guy, and we hope to see him back on the field, at some point. That's it for this week. Be sure to check out all the state tournament coverage daily in the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, as well as online at nwadg.com and at arpreps.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Prep Rally. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready when you are. All right, here we go. Hi, and welcome to Sports Center. Okay, not really. This show's a lot better than that.